Hello Taurus, and welcome to Sincere Tarot, where you get the raw, honest truth. This is your July Tarot forecast, and your theme is the Magician, inventive, manifesting powers, magical, being able to get whatever you want as long as you have your focus in the right direction. So let's see what else is in store for you for the rest of this month. But before I spread these cards, if you could please hit that subscribe button, I would really appreciate it a lot. Thanks. All right, so what does Taurus need to know for July? Wow. Interesting. So you are actually coming up again as the Magician. Okay, so just so you know, right now, you are in manifesting power. Whatever you focus on, as long as it's positive, you will get it. Okay, what we have actually in the past leading into this is the Four of Pentacles. So you didn't always have that believing that you can get what you want energy, which you are in the middle of right now. In the past, you had that lack mentality, that I don't have enough feeling, and that comes from a place of not trusting in the universe or God that they will provide what you want. So you just cling, but that's an energy of lack. Well, guess, and that could be including with finances. And you know what? Maybe there was a contract lost or work lost or a demotion or something like that. So of course it's normal. I think that's how I react in situations like that. I'm not perfect. But now it's completely the opposite. You are totally, absolutely capable of fulfilling your true potential with the life that you want, okay? I feel like there's maybe been a little bit of indecision. So there's been a little bit of stagnation. Should I go this way, this way, this way? Like you're stuck in your head and not actually moving forward with something. I think that all you have to do is to make sure to embrace some potential. If there's an Aries around you, like embrace that Aries energy, Emperor energy. You know, you have enough experience, you have enough know-how. You don't have to hum and haw at a decision. You know what you want, go for it, okay? Like literally, you are more than capable, okay? And the outcome is actually the Fool. So I feel like you're going to take a risk. You're going to potentially go into unexplored territory. The Fool is overall well aspected. So I would say that, I'm not going to say how this risk is going to turn out, and I will pull some clarifying cards in a moment, but I feel like you know that you can do this, and it might be in a field. This risk might be going into a field that's brand new to you. It's something that you've never done before, but you're like, hey, I'll give it a go. And you know what? Why not? Might as well make the most of this life and try things out. Come on, try new things. It's like if you were to go to a buffet, you want to try a little bit of everything. Imagine if you went to a buffet and you only had one thing. Boring. I don't want to live that life. I don't think you do either. I do see that in the future, you will be fulfilling some wishes, a big desire, a big wish that will be emotionally fulfilling to you, which is awesome. So you really are making a lot of this decision based on things that will make you feel emotionally satisfied, but also what you want, like spiritual energy. What's going to be coming up in the future also is we have the Eight of Wands. So you are going to be busy. I think you're going to take this new step and you're going to just hit the ground running and you're going to go. Okay, let's get some clarifying cards to get a bit more depth on this reading as well. But and then I'll pull some advice cards, but definitely make sure you stick around into the end where you pick your own destiny cards. All right, clarifying cards for Taurus about what they need to know for August. Cool. Wow. Okay, I'm definitely getting that you're like humming and hawing about something that's actually over. It's over, and I feel like beating a dead horse. So I think whatever it is you're humming and hawing about, it's like you already know that it's over, or the decision is time to finish that decision, and that's it. Like final nail in the coffin, kind of move on type of thing. You need to make a decision, whatever this decision is. Stop stalling, okay? Maybe part of you is afraid a little bit of all the work that you're going to have to do, but you know what? You are going to do it. You are, again, we have the Emperor has come up twice. The Magician has come up twice. You are more than capable of accomplishing anything that you put your head to. I know you Tauruses, you will make sure that you accomplish whatever you want, and you will be doing that, okay? 100%. I feel like there's going to also be a new opportunity when it comes to work, finances, where you live, making money, stuff like that. I definitely see you going for that. By the way, I also think that, you know, the reason why you're able to be in this manifesting magician energy is because, you know, you've done a lot of healing, a lot of stresses in the past have now been kind of laid to rest in a good way. And that has allowed the space in your head to not be so stressed, so that you can actually create that space, that void from which things will manifest in your life. So I definitely see good things for you. This is amazing. Let's get a few advice cards and then destiny cards. All right, what advice? Okay, so your first advice card is the Hanged Man. All right, so there might be a situation, and this might have to do with the decision that you want to make, even though it's kind of like it's over. The Hanged Woman is saying that you do kind of need to wait around a little bit longer. You might need to look at things from a different perspective, be a little bit flexible, and just because at this moment in time that you're not making any physical, actions in the direction of what you want, it might be more planning, it might be more energy, you are getting in the right energy, the right frame of mind. So it's kind of like, this to me is like, you know, you might want to make some toast and you put some bread in the toaster and you keep pushing it down and it's not making any toast, right? That's because this energy is connecting energetically before you do physical action. So that means making sure that the plug is in the socket, right? The energy needs to be right. So you're setting yourself up for a lot of very busy physical activity in the direction of what you want in the future, okay? And then we also have the Two of Pentacles. So the Two of Pentacles is all about prioritization. Should you go this way or that way, you know? You also have had the Two of Wands come up, the Two of Swords come up. So I feel like there's definitely a big decision what way you're going to go. And you really, with the Two of Pentacles, it's saying you need to figure out what's important to you. What are your values? So you might actually want to make a two-way table, you know, pros and cons of a particular decision, and just look at it realistically. And is it practical? Is it feasible? Is it realistic? Is it going to actually fit in your life in a day-to-day basis? These are the types of things that you need to consider. So the Four of Cups to me is like, I feel like there's something that you're not realizing that's just within your grasp. There might be, the answer might be right in front of your eyes for something that you are uncertain about, okay? And I feel like you maybe are right now, in a sense, still not emotionally completely connected. And I feel like that's the final piece that needs to happen for you to really get some action happening in your life. And this might have to do with work, creative projects, things that are emotionally fulfilling for you, okay? Final advice card, we have got the Star. It is okay to put yourself out there. It is okay to be center stage. It is okay to make yourself vulnerable and raw. And I feel like this can be an artist card sometimes, because that's what artists do. They put themselves out there. That's what lots of people do in many different professions and in their life. Also, there's a lot of hope, a lot of inspiration. You might want to make a wish upon a star, and you also might want to check your astrological horoscope for this month as well. But it's okay, like I feel like things are moving in a really positive direction for you. All right, pick a number. I'm just messing this up, I'm glad this is off camera. Pick a number, 1, 2, or 3, and you will pick your destiny card. So please do write in the comments below, you know, how does this resonate with your life? I'm very, very curious. And I do love reading your comments, the nice ones. All right, when it comes to picking a number, my regular viewers, you'll know to use your intuition. So the first number that really sticks out to you, 1, 2, or 3, never second guess yourself. All right, 1, 2, or 3. If you picked 1, okay, so if you picked 1, I feel like it's almost like you've tapped out at a certain level with this 10 of Wands, and I feel like energetically, whatever creative project, or could be sexual energy sometimes too, it's like a little bit blocked, right? And I feel like there may have been a disappointment with that Five of Pentacles beneath the surface that's caused stress, worry, things like that. By the way, these are minor arcana cards, and so I wouldn't worry so much about these ones because you've got so many positive major arcana cards, okay? These are like the little bumps in the road to paradise, to the life that you really want, okay? So a few road bumps on the way to absolute fulfillment that you're absolutely gonna get there, right? It's kind of worth it. And you know what? This energy may have been what kind of propelled you to take a risk, to take that new start, to really stand up for what you believe in and go for what you want, what's true to you. And your advice is the Knight of Swords. And the Knight of Swords obsessively focuses on what he wants mentally, and he just goes for it. It's like having blinders on and just pick this one thing that piques your interest mentally and just go for it. Focus on it obsessively, okay? If you pick 2. All right, if you pick 2, so we've got the King of Wands, and the King of Wands is a very, very authentic. He's very true to himself. He's very spiritually connected as well. And beneath the surface, we've got the Seven of Discs, failure. So I feel, and then your advice is the Ten of Wands. So I feel like maybe in a certain aspect of your life, you do feel like a failure, even if you feel like, in a sense, you've gone in the right direction. That's been true for you spiritually. Your advice is that maybe you've been working too hard and you need to ask people for help, and you can't just do everything on your own. Maybe you didn't really need so much help from other people before, but now you absolutely do. And it is self-loving to ask for help. Expecting yourself to continue to do this is self-hate. And that is not connected to the divine. It's not connected to what you want. So it's really, really important to be connected to what you want and to get into that magician energy, which you're already in, right? You still need to ask for help. Just because you're a magician doesn't mean that you can do everything all the time, okay? If you picked 3, wow. All right, if you picked 3, we have got Two of Wands, Adjustment, also known as Justice, and the Moon. So Two of Wands, so many twos. You definitely have a big choice to make, okay? So you need to go with what is, right now it might be more the planning stage, but you really need to think about, plan, think about what you want. And I feel like whatever disappointment that you had in the past that may have made you feel that lack energy when it comes to money, security, maybe relationships, finance, things like that, I think that you will need to maybe focus on how are you going to plan to make sure that you're not in that situation again. You need to look at the situation objectively and balanced, detached emotionally, because you don't want to get too emotionally upset when you're thinking about where you want your future, because you're putting that upset negative energy into manifesting what you want. And so if you are trying to manifest and you're in an upset energy, then you'll end up manifesting more upset, okay? So you really need to make sure that you're calm, balanced, that your vision is clear. Yeah, and if you are feeling like you're upset, you need to meditate, get yourself solid again, make sure you've got good sleep, whatever it is that you need to do to get yourself mentally balanced to make this decision, absolutely do it. The Moon, also, you might want to check out your horoscope for your moon sign. If you're not sure what your moon sign is, go to cafeastrology.com. I just love them. They don't know who I am, okay, but I just love them, and I learned so much about them, about astrology, okay? So, and you also might want to reflect on the past, especially that situation that really hurt you, you know? Like, did you react in a certain way that you didn't necessarily expect? Did this affect your relationships with people close to you in a certain way? You really need to reflect on that and explore it, and don't be afraid of the dark part of yourself that may come up, okay? If you'd like a private reading, send me an email or check out my website. That's in the description below. You can also follow me on social media. Definitely make sure you're subscribed because I do monthly and mid-monthly videos. And if you're still here, you get a secret bonus card. All right. Let's see. You are strong. You are powerful. One foot after the other. You will get to your destination. You are more than good enough. Have a great month. Bye.